Okay, as promised, we are going to do our snake feeding video, and the Hognose likes to hide, but he's actually out, so we're going to be able to get good footage of him. So we've got some food coming.
If you're wary of mice, don't watch.
He's a pretty good eater. There he goes. And so he's not like the constrictors that you'll see our other snakes are. So these hognoses, they'll actually just go ahead and start eating as soon as they get their food. They have two fangs in the very rear of their mouth, and that means they're not constrictors. So they actually do use a little bit of venom. They're not super harmful to humans because the fangs are placed so far back and the venom's so weak, but strong enough for mice. But yeah, that's a hognose, so he's going to go ahead and hopefully turn that thing around and get to eating there.
No, looks like he's just going to eat it as it is.
He might just eat it that way, and he'll probably be fine with that because it's relatively small. But so we'll go ahead and move on. We've got our boas ready. These are our ball pythons here. And then we have a boa and a boa. So we'll start with the boa here.
He's ready.
He's definitely ready to eat.
Now, we feed them rats.
So they get a pretty good sized rat, and there's our boa. So he's going to see that rat. He's going to grab it, just like that, and curl it up. Now, they take a few minutes to go ahead and, well, he doesn't know that that rat's frozen thawed. So he's going to try and, you know, constrict it till it's dead, and then he'll go ahead and eat it. So they do take some time to eat, so we're going to close him back up and move on to the next one. You can see they're ready. That's Butters.
Right,
Banana.
Ivy?
We have Ivy. So this is going to be our cinnamon Mojave ball python female. Now she must be inside of her hide, but something tells me she'll shoot right out when she sees some food. Oh yeah. Sometimes they'll go right for it, and sometimes they're...
There we
go, yeah. See? So she's got a very pretty pattern on her. And so she's going to do the same thing as that boa constrictor did, and we're going to go ahead and let her do her thing. Next, we have Arnold. He's our normal male. He came to us as a rescue some time ago.
He's doing amazing.
Oh yeah, he's done great. He is what we call puppy dog tame. So this snake, he's very handleable, very socialized,
And hungry.
and very good eater. So he's in the back there. We have his rat coming. So he's just a normal pattern ball python. So this is what they also call the wild type. So this is what you'd be more likely to see if you were actually to see them in the wild. Not in North America, but. Or at least in the U.S.
I don't want to eat today.
Now they did just have a meal. This is actually kind of a faster turnaround than maybe we normally would. But the last meal we gave them was a little bit smaller. Sometimes with him, we just will leave it in there for him and then check on it a few minutes later, and he'll decide to check it out. So we'll check on him in a few. Next we have Butters. He is our banana ball python. Kind of a pretty morph there, all yellow with the black spots. Banana is kind of an interesting morph because as they age, their colors change quite a bit. When they are first born, you'll see that they have quite a lot of purple in them and oranges, and as they get a little older, their colors kind of tend to dull down a little bit. But he's always been a good eater for us, so I would not be surprised if he goes right for it. There we go.
Yeah.
So I'll let him do his thing. Next we have TP. Now TP is a beautiful snake. He's what's called an ivory. So the ivory is actually is a mix of two. If you take a yellow belly and breed it to a yellow belly, you'll get an ivory, which is an all white snake.
A super.
Yeah, so you could also call it a super yellow belly. So it's an all white snake. It does have a little bit of some sort of pattern on there. It's not completely white. It's got it's very hard to see. If you've got a little closer view, you might be able to tell. But so it's not like the blue-eyed leucisticus, but it is an all-white snake. Next, we have we call her Bessie, because she's just a big, hungry female, and we're actually going to be using her for breeding. She has been bred with with TP, our ivory. Very strong eater. Watch out for my thumb. So there's her rat. There she goes. All right. Then we have Luna. Now Luna is actually a piebald female, so she is a beautiful snake. She will be breeding at some point as well too, probably to Butters.
All right.
Ready? She loves rats. She's a rat-only snake. She won't eat mice, only rats. She's got a good body condition. She's looking great. Then finally, we have Athena. She is another boa constrictor.
We do have a couple boas downstairs that you're not going to see. They're just in quarantine right now.
Yeah, so this is our kind of our normal reptile room where we keep all of our collection, but then we have another room where we have our quarantine animals, and those get a little bit separate treatment. But they'll be eating today too. Oh, quick as that.
Oh yeah.
So that's all there is to it. That's actually all of our snakes. And they're going to be good for another 2 weeks for some of them and 3 weeks for others before they need to eat again. You see this one, he's the first one we fed, and he's still trying to put that rat down. So they do take a little bit of time. That's how it goes with the constrictors. While I'm sure Porky over here, yeah, he's totally finished his. So, well, thanks for watching us again. We're going to be doing this a little more often, showing off how we feed all these guys. Oh, Butter's starting to do his thing, eat his rat. And we look forward to seeing you guys on some of our next clips. Thanks.